Hello everyone, this is Cody from the Rancor's Brothel. Did you know we recently updated rancorsbrothel.com along with our new branding? The updated website includes a detailed archive page, online reviews, a gift shop, and alternate ways to contact the podcast. Check out some favorite old episodes, leave us a review, buy some merch, or drop us a line. All available now at rancorsbrothel.com. Don't wait, check it out today. And if you need dice, check out our friends at metallicdicegames.com. Friends of the podcast can get 10% off any order using the promo code RBP10. Enjoy the show.
The Rancor's Brothel presents The Wild Beyond the Witchlight.
And we're just in a room, or we're in a space that leads to...
You're in a large square room.
It feels like starting a fire.
With 5 doors?
There are 5 doors. All the doors are closed, but there are 5 more doors in this room.
Well, we can each
going other
take
places.
one door.
I'm just thinking it's a square room with 6 doors. Okay.
Well, it's just a big square.
I guess.
It's a very big square. So.
I do like your idea, though, of burning the whole place down.
Are these in 10-foot squares? 5-foot squares.
How big is this room that we're in?
That's
Big.
what I was getting ready to look at.
Bigger than it looks
Not sure
like
if they're
from the
10 foot or
outside.
Well, I was going to ask, how big did we perceive the building to be
From the outside.
from the outside?
Is this place bigger on the inside? Yeah.
No, it's not
than
bigger on the
reference.
inside.
This place is a lot bigger on the inside.
It looks like a house, but inside it's a football field. No, it's still a hag.
Do you see
It's
that?
about a
blue-
50-foot square.
Jeez.
It's not that big.
Now there are also oblong rooms outside of this. From the outside, you can probably assess where more rooms.
I just didn't expect it to be that big.
Yeah, it is a 50-foot square space that you walked into, with about a 10-foot wide walkway all the way around the pool that is recessed below. Kind of like one of those old school, like 1970s living rooms, where it's kind of pushed down on the floor. I was one of those.
This mirror, is it like ordained in a peculiar way, or does it look ornate?
Does not appear to be ornate, but it is clean compared to most of everything else in this room.
Yeah, Troy wants to smash it. He's getting vibes.
It's probably the nicest thing in this room.
Yeah.
Me being out of the game, I assume this is some kind of pathway between hags, possibly. Like this is how they travel between the realms, since the 3 of them work together.
I mean, what do you want to roll on it?
Now I'm imagining a 3 Little Pigs situation where we try to fight this. She escapes through the mirror, and eventually we do have to try to fight all 3 of them.
And that's not what you want with hags.
No.
It's never good whenever multiple bosses appear in one room.
Well, it's a coven. Hags work in 3s.
Yeah.
That's not a good thing.
My comment still applies.
It does.
You want to detect magic again?
Well, I did rest a little bit. Sure, why not?
Cool. You spend your detect magic. You detect conjuration on the mirror.
God damn it.
The summoning mirror. Which I believe that is a teleport spell. It's conjuration. Can we just break the fucking mirror? Try.
You mean int checks. Everybody roll me an intelligence check. It's add your intelligence modifier.
16.
18.
Yeah, 8.
Same.
Anybody who rolled over a 10, you got here through a mirror.
Yeah, travel. I feel it's safe to say there's multiple mirrors that we can get out through. This is a travel mirror.
Where's it go, though?
I don't care.
Well, we haven't killed the witch. We haven't even seen her.
That's probably not a bad thing.
We still need to drop off this book, though.
We don't have to drop the
Throw it
book
in the
off.
ground.
That's true.
Just
I throw-
forever.
Legitimately, all he asked was it for it to be placed
Left
in the hut.
In the hut.
Literally, throw it on the ground. Here, we've done our part.
Book's placed.
There we go. I threw it across the room.
You can do that.
Problem solved.
Yeah,
no more
I'm
book.
gonna try to smash the mirror.
Just go up to it with your sword and just try to smash it. Are you hitting with the butt or are you just like trying to
Roll to hit.
slash it?
It does have an AC.
Oh my god.
Everything has ACs.
18.
You hit it. Roll damage.
Oh my god, mine's not prepared.
Getting called out by yourself.
That's pretty good. Almost max damage. 13.
If it's over 4 hit points, it shatters.
Mirror is shattered.
AC at 13 though.
He broke
Just like
that
standard
mirror.
AC.
Yeah.
It shatters.
Okay.
It is a mirror no longer.
Cool. Is the conjuration magic still in the room? Can you still feel it or is it gone?
You no longer see the conjuration on the mirror.
Fantastic. So happy.
I don't think this was in the box, but it's on the next page. There is a small set of stairs that goes down into the pool below you, into the recessed pool.
Behind the mirror.
Pools
it was in the building.
can also be mirrors.
And at the center of was it the center of it?
If it's still enough, it's very much a mirror.
At the very center of the pool was a well that smells horrible.
There's a well.
It's a well in the very center of the pool.
It's
In
a
a
flooded
pool.
toilet. The shitter is full.
In a building that's on stilts.
Sure is.
How deep is the well?
Good question.
It's flooded. It's flooded.
wanna
We
test
know
it?
that much.
I will drop a pebble into it.
Spit over the side.
When you peer down into the well, you can see that it is filled with calm water almost to the brim.
Yeah, it's flooded.
Another mirror. Calm water.
Can we tell what kind of water this is?
Your skin tingles a little bit when you peer into it, like it's that disgusting.
Stagnant water.
It's completely stagnant water, probably with a disgusting film over it. It smells horrible. That probably makes you want to retch, and your skin almost feels tingly.
Ew, very brackish.
Well, I'm not getting in that.
Roll me an intelligence check, since you're the one peering down at DC 15.
Nat 20.
You can ascertain, this is almost word for word, you can ascertain that something akin to a gelatinous cube has lodged itself into the well.
Oh.
Is there a...
With a nat 20, you can roughly guess that it's 10 feet down from where you're at.
How big around is the well?
According to this, it is a 10 by 10 cylinder.
And it's stuck about 10 feet down.
I mean, that's the way it's... The cylinder is 10 feet high and 10 feet in diameter.
Oh, they said to him that the gelatinous cube was like 10 foot down.
Didn't he say it was
This is
full
flat.
almost
You're
to
not
the
wrong.
brim?
That's how it's worded. It seems like there's a contradiction there. It says it lurks 10 feet down inside the well.
It might be underneath the
It's
water.
invisible under the water, yes.
So it's under the water. So there's water above it. So if stuff sinks down, it just sizzles away at the bottom. So it doesn't keep filling. But the thing is full of water.
How big was the mirror?
Drop the pieces in the water.
I would just call it a standard tall mirror, like a dressing mirror.
I want to
So
put the
roughly 5 feet.
backing of the mirror over the hole.
Over the hole
Yeah.
or in the hole?
Over.
Blocking the hole.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not 10 feet wide. It's not
That's
gonna
fine.
close it.
How big was the leather book?
I don't know, no bigger than this book.
Oh, I thought it was larger. I was like, put it on top of the well.
The size of a world atlas. The old ones.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, wait, is it big enough to cover the hole? All right.
You draw, like, when you place the backing of the mirror, so maybe some glass pieces that might have still been attached to it kind of fall in, and you can see bubbling from underneath the water, and almost hear a sizzling or
Dissolving it, okay.
Okay.
We should throw
Neat.
the hag in there.
How good's your grapple?
What's your strength?
18.
Okay. See if you could probably get a grapple if they have a poor dex.
So let's try one of the doors.
Okay, from where you are, so you're at the well, so let's just go from the center of the room.
Okay.
From the center of the room, let's just, for shits and gigs, consider that you're facing north, because the stairs go down in that direction. There is a door directly to your left at that on that side of the square.
Is it by the well or is it back up the stairs?
No. All of the doors are off of the walkway around.
Okay.
But like from the center, directly to your west, there's at the very center of the square of the whole room. There's another one nearly centered to your right. It's a little further up. In fact, there are 3 doors to your right, 1 to your left, and 1 behind you. So 1 west, 1 south, 3 east.
Okay.
And there are little tiny windows, of course, in this room as well that kind of give it enough light to see through.
5 doors. 5 doors. 5 doors.
So,
Do you want to go on with the solo doors or the trio doors?
Let's go one of the solo doors.
that would be west or north or south.
West.
We open to a room filled with 5 gelatinous cubes. They are pouring out of the door. What?
All right. So you sure you're leaving the well alone?
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody's going to the same door, or
Yep.
you're
I'm gonna go with
tag teaming.
I've been pretty consistently stuck to Usagi.
I'm sure you're not going to try to dislodge a gelatinous cube.
That's just painful.
Okay. Usagi, you walk up to a door.
Yeah. Nice door.
I think you'll have it.
Try to open it.
It's unlocked.
Does it open?
Not before you knock on it.
Oh, God. You have to knock on the door. It's unlocked, but you have to knock.
I will knock on the door.
You get no answer.
I try to open it.
It's open.
It's a closet.
This appears to be some sort of strange taxidermy workshop. A horse's head leers at you with glossy eyes, its lips drawn back from pointed yellow teeth. The head is affixed to a large 8-limbed armature made of wicker and wire, situated so that it faces the doorway where you entered. Near it is a wooden crate. Flies buzz about this disordered room, landing occasionally on animal carcasses that lie strewn in small piles. On a low table rests an assortment of tools, saws, knives, scrapers, and a hand-cranked drill. Sewing thread and needles and awls around several taxidermic subjects in various stages of completion. A shelf that looks on the verge of collapse leans against the wall between 2 windows and bears the weight of dozens of stuffed horrors. Each one is an artless combination of 2 or more animals.
My, what a lovely room of death.
Guess just shut that door back, maybe?
Yeah, yeah.
No interest in going to the taxidermy room. All right, let's go to the next solo door then. Chinnopio runs to it.
Now, look at anything else in this room?
I don't know. Did he shut the door?
Just asking. You shutting the door?
I mean, I have no interest in going in this room. If somebody else wants to check it out.
Okay.
Chinnopio does want to go look at the taxidermy animals.
It's up to you. Does anybody want to explore this room or no?
I'm
There are
fine
4
not
people at the
exploring
stable.
room.
No, I'm good. I'm going to follow the group.
Richard, are you following the group?
I might as well. Last thing I want to do is stay in here with the crazy old lady. You know?
Well, she's not in this room.
She might be somewhere. But
Yet.
Yeah, but I'm in a room by myself.
Okay.
These guys are somewhere else.
All right, I go
That's
to the
just
other
asking
solo
for
door.
trouble.
I had this written down in my notes at some point.
It's like, yeah, I know.
Hang on.
I'm just waiting for.
But yeah, Chinnopio
things
go
to
over to the door,
happen.
knock on it.
Why you guys both knock?
Before we go any further, because you guys do this, that, and the other, and you skipped a bunch of shit, let's go ahead and level up to 3.
Okay.
Which door do you want to go to?
I was saying the next solo door. I walked over, knocked on it.
So south.
Yes.
You find a balcony. This 10-foot wide balcony runs almost the length of the cottage and is covered from end to end with living frogs. At each end of the balcony, attached to one corner of the cottage, just beyond easy reach, is a clothesline draped in patchwork garments. The two lines stretch out over the lake and disappear into the thick fog. Did you walk through the door, or you just opened it?
Do we want to like cut the lines?
Exactly.
I was just thinking the same thing.
I think we're going to go out and cut
is
those
that?
lines.
Yeah.
As soon as you walk out, hundreds of frogs on the balcony croak in unison, and all jump off into the lake below.
Is it quiet now? Or are they still croaking?
I mean, it was really fucking loud when they did it, but But the balcony is now empty, and you can walk around it. It is. They say they are just out of reach, so with some sort of reach, you can probably cut the clothesline.
Does your trident have reach?
No, it's not a pole arm.
I didn't know if it had reach or not.
It's not a pole arm.
Ooh, I technically have a reach weapon, but it's not one that cuts.
What's your reach? Oh, the whip.
I have a whip.
You could tie your sword to it.
Yeah,
That one in well.
Yeah, I don't feel like losing my sword.
Give somebody a boost.
I have a backup dagger. You could tie to the end of it.
A +2 dagger.
No, that one I'm using. It was a +1. You told me. Is it a +2
A
dagger?
+1 dagger. Sorry.
Yeah, that one I'm using. I have, but I call it my chisel. But I have a dagger that is also a chisel that you could use if you want to tie it to the end of your reach whip.
Where are these attached to?
The corner of the cottage itself, not the balcony. It's just beyond reach. I mean, with a long enough sword, you could probably just reach out and get to it, but like you can't grasp it from just standing there.
We don't want to grasp it.
So yeah, if you want to reach out and cut the clothesline, you can cut the clothesline. That's fine.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Cool. You cut clothesline, 2 of them, one on each corner.
There's only 2?
At least on this side of the building, yes.
Well, let's go to the other side of the building.
Well,
There's no door directly north.
Oh, I thought you said the thing goes... the balcony only stretches this
It
side.
stretches the length of it, not around it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's go, I guess, back inside and try...
The only other doors to you there are 3 doors to your right along that entire wall.
somebody's going to have no clothes tomorrow.
All right, the southernmost eastern door.
Southernmost eastern door. You open it up.
I knock first.
You knock first, and you open it up. No answer. A large cupboard stands alone in this dark room. Fine scrollwork frames from the cupboard's 2 doors, which are bridged by a circular panel of dark wood. The panel is inlaid with a silver hourglass sigil.
That looks important.
I had a thought.
So you're looking at a cupboard.
You guys search this room. We'll be right back.
Okay, I searched the room.
I'm going to go back across the hall to the taxidermy room.
I searched the room.
It's a cupboard. All you see in here is a cupboard that's closed.
I searched the cupboard.
It does not open.
Never mind, I don't search the cupboard.
It appears to be locked. You can give me an intelligence check, an investigation check.
Okay, I actually rolled for that. It was a 15.
Let's see if this one does.
You can see that after kind of scouring over it, it looks as though the sigil in the middle can be manipulated.
Like it's got dials and such.
You can rotate it.
Like you don't see a keyhole, but it seems to be locked. You can see like the sigil on the what do they call it? The scroll work. Mm-hmm. Appears as though it could be manipulated to turn or something.
Well,
put your ear to the wall and start cranking.
I can try. Sure.
I'll crack that safe.
I'll try to fiddle with it.
You can turn it, and it pops open.
Okay. All right. Well, what's in the cabinet?
Inside the cupboard are divided into rows of small compartments. Each one is stuffed with pouches or other tiny containers.
Component pouches. It's for casting, possibly.
One of them is like teacup sized. It's a tiny little ceramic cauldron. Inside of it, you find a piece of paper.
I take the paper out.
Scrawled on it is the word spittle spew.
Okay. Spittle spew on a scroll. Why is that familiar to me? Did I write that down anywhere?
I don't believe you heard that term anywhere before.
I feel like I've heard spittle spew for some reason. All right, well, spittle spew.
You also find loose buttons of various shapes and colors, stray cutlery from all different sets, unopened love letters, not written or addressed to Bavlorna.
Is this the stuff that was stolen?
Old frayed coiled up belts, pressed flowers and loose dried petals, a horseshoe, feathers from various different birds, and a chipped teacup.
These are definitely casting components.
Bunch of knickknacks.
These are casting components, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
Taxidermy room. What would you like to know?
I'm going to search it.
You knock on the door and you open the door. Once again, you see like a creepy horse-headed thing that somebody has appeared to have been taxidermied, along with other things that are unfinished, a crate, and a work table.
Can I open the crate?
On the outside of it, you notice immediately the name Bavlorna is scrawled into it. When you open it, a swarm of flies pops out and dissipates above you. Not like disappears, they just like scatter. It contains the carcass of a curled up, 8-legged reptile with spikes running down its back. Ant check. Nature.
I can do some of that.
A spiky spider.
11.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, you're not sure what it is. It's some ugly looking creature, though, for sure.
I'm specifically looking for a skull. Is there a skull in here?
You do not see a skull in here.
Were you looking at the scarecrow's head?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just
The only other place you see is a work table. If
Okay.
you want to search through it, you can.
I'm basically, I guess, would search through. I'm looking for a skull, so if I don't see...
Along with tools and other specimens, the table has a small box with drawers, one of which contains a glass eye.
Take that.
Sorry, one which contains glass eyes.
Oh.
One of the eyes, however, is made of wood.
Take that eye. Take the wooden eye.
How many glass eyes are there?
Handful. Clearly they're the ones utilized for taxidermy.
The fact that there is one wooden eye is the thing I would take. Just to have the wooden eye.
Your eyes are made of wood. Of course you want the wooden eye.
I don't need to replace mine. I just can draw new ones on.
He's got a Sharpie in his pocket.
All right.
paint.
There's not so I'm not finding a skull, so...
You're not finding the skull in here.
right.
Other than skulls of creatures.
Yeah.
You're not finding
Bum, bum, bum.
You're not finding any other type of skull.
Okay.
So we've got taxidermy, the balcony, the time cupboard, 2 more doors.
Got 2 more doors next to
Two
each
more
other.
doors. There's a central door and a northeastern door.
Central.
Or, I don't know. It's your pick.
Yeah, we'll just go central first. Just go in order.
Might as well.
As soon as you open it up, you see rickety stairs. A flight of stairs runs along the outside of the wall of the cottage with wooden doors at the top and bottom of it.
Doors.
A rickety railing hugs the edge of the staircase, which looms above the foggy lake.
Nope.
You
Next
hear
door.
a steady droning sound coming from the shadow above you.
Nope.
Next door. We'll come back to this one.
You find what appears to be a fabric storage room. Scraps of cloth and bundles of yarn are piled throughout this small room.
The perfect things to use to start a fire.
Yeah. Search the room. See if we find anything interesting.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
It's that or go up the stairs, and I don't know if I want to go up the stairs.
You find, aside from like bundles of yarn and cloth, you find 2 1-foot tall pin cushions sewn into humanoid shapes. One of them is mounted on a tiny rocking horse. The other appears to have a pair of wooden wings, of course, with pins pricked all across them.
Yeah.
It's a pincushion.
Take them with.
They're 1 foot tall.
1 foot tall. I mean, it's not, unless you had a really deep sack, it's not something you could just kind of carry with you.
Right.
But, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I could strap it to my belt. Scare some of the bullywogs.
Remember, you're not 8 feet tall in this game.
You're not. He's 7. I think he's 7.
I am
maybe.
7.
Maybe. But it would be very awkward to carry, even if it's just dangling from a belt. You'd be tripping over.
Strap it to your back or something.
It's not. They're not heavy, but they're not like. They're not super light.
You know,
cumbersome.
I kind
they
of
would be
miss my
cumbersome.
other 2 characters right now because they're both massive.
Yeah.
You could have went with a Goliath, and then you're considered large by build strength, and you're a 7 foot tall plus race.
This is the first time I played this game. I wasn't aware there was a Goliath.
Yeah, it's
There's a Goliath.
It's a half. It's like a half giant race.
Once this guy dies,
They're literally designed to be barbarians.
Yeah. They're.
then there's my class.
They have
Perfect.
a, they
It
have-
writes itself.
They have a daily use ability that reduces damage by so much.
Okay, so where to next?
Your only other option was a balcony
stairs.
and the stairs that you found in the central door to the east.
The one with the weird voice up above.
It was not a voice; it was a droning sound.
The grudge.
Are we talking like, the grudge, or are we talking like a swarm of bees?
Probably closer to the latter.
Swarm of bees, gotcha.
Did
That's
you
the type of sound you're hearing.
say the stairs go, there's an up and a down?
So we're like in the middle.
So
Yeah, because he said doors when he said through the stairs. That's
There
what
was
threw me off.
a door at the bottom and then a door at the top.
So it sounds like we came out to a stairwell.
it says wooden doors at the top and bottom of it. My assumption is you can find this location either from the door you're at or the one above you. So there's the bottom door, I believe, is the door you actually opened.
Okay. So there's a possibility like we could have somehow been upstairs
Correct.
by another means.
Right.
There's a door here. There's
There
the
is a
railing,
door
there's a
above you.
chair.
I just read it by the box itself. So
Gotcha.
there's not another door lower than where you're at now.
Okay. It's a witch's house. It doesn't have to follow logic.
Yeah,
like the
I just
well.
want to make sure I clarify. There's not another door below
A
you.
well in the middle of a
where you're
lake
Exactly.
inside the house.
Yeah. Do we want to go upstairs?
It's a magic acidic well. Open it.
Well,
No.
If we want to go up the stairs, who wants to lead the way? Is it our main tank, our off tank, our other off tank, or the little puppet
that's made of wood.
that's made of wood? Magical wood, but wood
Steps.
nonetheless.
The steps are rickety.
You're rickety.
Rotten.
I am rickety.
I am, dude. I raked leaves the other day for like 30 minutes. I felt like I ran a fucking 10K.
Who's the lightest one of us?
The lightest?
Not
Oh, not physical.
literally.
You never have to ask that question. We have a puppet.
I'm the puppet. Why would you ask the question? Yes.
Because the Harrigan.
I mean, the Harrigan could weigh less than a puppet. He's
because
pretty
you're made of
dense.
wood.
No.
Depends how many carrots he's had recently.
That's true.
My character's weight's 42 pounds. That's why. I made him like solid wood. And he's decently heavy because he's got
Pretty heavy wood.
he's got mechanical parts and such, so he's more than just wood.
He used oak. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a sturdy wood.
White oak. It's like
He did
dense as
not
fucking
use
wood.
he did not use Bosma.
Nope.
No balsam. Can't snap me in half with a little quick twist.
So
Bamboo.
since the stairs are rotting, how about we send the bait first?
All right, I guess the little man.
All right, little man.
Well, I have 30-foot.
You
movement
walking up the
speed.
stairs? Are you creeping up the stairs? Are you rushing up the stairs? What's your plan?
I'll walk. I'll do it stealthily.
I'll hold the rope until he gets to the top in
Roll
case
me a
it
perception
rots.
check, sir.
Because that rope never
16.
came off.
Okay. You take one step up and it kind of goes, "Eh," and you kind of stop for a moment and assess everything around you. You can see pretty clearly that the second and third steps at the bottom are very rotted.
Gotcha.
You are not a large enough creature to skip steps.
Nope.
Is there a change in the sound coming from above?
What do you mean? He only made one step up.
Right. Is there a change in the sound coming from above?
No. You hear this.
Okay.
I will pick him up and set him on the 4th step. If we notice that the 2nd and 3rd ones are
Kind of garbage.
less, yeah.
I'm easily within everyone here's lifting.
I'm trying to
range.
decide if I want to be a dick and make him roll like a strength check or something to reach over there and not fall over. Or a dex
If
check.
anyone,
to reach
I'd be
across
the
and not-
7-foot tall
up
guy
2
to do it.
steps.
Yeah, go
I'm
ahead.
I'm just holding the rope in case it rots through and you fall down, so we can just.
Okay. So
Fish
I'm
your
up
back
that
Are you
side.
tethered to him? Because if that's the case, then you're going to have to walk behind him.
No, I'm not tethered.
No.
At most, they've held the rope.
I'm holding the rope, and it's a long rope.
Yeah, it's just there so if I fall, he catches me.
Okay.
Exactly.
You are on the
Fourth step.
4th step.
Then I continue to proceed up.
Once you
Should
get
I try to roll stealth and like step closer to wherever it's attached to the structure? To
It's
avoid.
completely up to you.
Then
shimmy?
I will try to shimmy up the part closest to the structure to reduce the amount of noise made.
I'm just thinking in my head. I'm seeing the puppet just holding to the wall,
Like
spiraling
Kronk
up
did.
it, doing the crab walk up the stairs.
You creep up the steps. It's about 12 or so steps.
Each step going,
And I'm like, I'm quiet.
Liar! Guilty, guilty, guilty,
yes. I know that joke. That's good.
It's a really old Dane Cook joke. Look it up.
Have you seen the animated one
Yes.
where it's like
Shorty's watching
saying it to
Shorties?
them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where it's actually saying it to him.
It's so good.
Ah, man. That was a good series.
You
No.
that droning gets louder and louder as you go up.
I would assume I'm getting closer to the source.
A 7-foot long, 5-foot wide wasp's nest,
Is it a paper wasp's nest?
I presume, clings to a shadowy corner above the door at the top of the stairs.
We got some bugs.
I could throw the jar with the wasp nest that I have, see if I can knock it loose. The irony is delicious.
I thought
Part
you
of the
gave
nest,
to someone.
part of the nest does appear to overlap part of the door itself.
Ah.
Do you have anything flammable on you? You could smoke them out.
No. I have nothing. I have fairy fire, which is an actual fire.
Yeah, it's not the same.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't have fire.
Yank one of those planks that's half rotten up.
Convenient that you asked that question.
Did it?
If it has anything flammable.
And the wooden person doesn't tend to carry fire around.
Guess I could always do burning smite and throw it at
Oh,
the
nice.
hive.
Now everything's at level 2, so when I cast sleep, I roll 7d8. Guys, we got a bug problem. Anybody got anything we can do to try and get rid of them?
Would you like to come back before we start trying to knock that down? Or are you good up there?
I'm fine up here. They're not attacking. I just hear wasps.
Well, you're also below the nest. So if we try to knock it down, they're probably not going to be happy.
I'm not going to try and knock it down.
Forgive me, because not that I forgot, it was mentioned in the initial box description.
Mm-hmm.
There was also a spiral staircase in the main room that went up.
Ah, okay. So that's the other way you can
If that alters your decision to go anywhere
Well,
or any further,
I guess we will come back down because
up to you.
there is a spiral staircase that leads up to this room in the main room.
Well, at least goes up.
At least goes up. We assume to this room. That would make sense as to why the stairwell was top or bottom then.
Probably.
Okay. I will come back down.
I was trying to figure out how else you got up there.
I'm going to slide down the rickety rail.
How much do you weigh?
42 pounds.
What happens to the rickety rail?
When you slide down and you get to about the 3rd and 4th step, roll me a dex check.
Okay.
As the rail just breaks through.
13. Who's the quicker way down?
Sorry, dex saving throw is what it is.
13. It changed nothing.
The railing on those two things snaps, and you begin to plummet.
Cool. He's holding onto my rope.
That is true.
We planned for this.
Yeah. I've never undid this rope, and it's literally been mentioned multiple times. It's
How long
just
is the
on
rope?
me. It was just a long rope.
10 feet.
Okay. 10
Long
foot.
enough to go up the stairs.
You are dangling.
Okay.
As below you see You hear things splash into the water, and
Okay.
definitely tell that
That was fun.
probably would have fallen pretty far.
All right.
Let's not do that again.
Let's
I think
reel
we're
him in.
okay. So I guess Mr. Fuzzy's reeling me in.
I don't know. Well, because you're landed in the water, I don't know how damage works. I'd have to look that up. But it's about
If it's not moving, it's still going to
it's
hit
about
like
a 35
wall.
foot drop.
Yeah, no. If it wasn't for the fact that the water isn't moving, it's like hitting a brick wall.
It literally says anything over 40 pounds snaps those two boards.
Just barely.
If you had just
So now,
taken
you can
off
go back
your
in the main
hand.
room now. So again, there's that spiral. I apologize for not
you're
reiterating,
fine.
but it was in the initial text.
But now we know there's a wasp nest over the other door. We'll go up the staircase.
Sure. And I got to figure out where those go. Goes to B.
We don't have to yet. I'm just saying we will go up that way via the staircase.
So far, that is your only other option of going upward that you can tell.
Yeah, something tells me though that the wasp nest still might be the way to go. Like, do you go in the obvious staircase or do you go in the one sort of hidden behind a door?
That has a trap.
Your guys' call. We can go back upstairs. I don't mind. We broke the railing and we can skip the steps.
Well, the wasp nest is also partially covering the door, so we do have to deal with that in some way if we want to open that door.
And it'll probably attack us.
Now we have a hole to throw it down.
It's just a swarm of wasps, guys. It won't kill you right away.
It'll hurt like
It doesn't even do anything to this guy.
Technically,
He's
it does.
wood.
He has
He could take
magic
piercing damage.
nerves.
I still take damage.
He
I'm
has
not resistant
magic
to poison.
nerves.
I think am I resistant? I'm not resistant to poison.
I'd have to look up the swarm rules. So what do you want to do?
Do we want to go up the stairwell that's spirally, or we want to go back up the stairs that are there with the hole in the ground?
Yeah, I guess we'll just go up the spiral staircase.
All right, who's leading the way? I see you wanting to lead the way there, Usagi. Do you want to lead the way up the stairs?
Sure.
No answer.
You didn't say there was a door.
We didn't even say we knocked.
Oh, his curse is he has to knock on doors if he's lead for. Okay, I get it.
He has
Yeah,
to
I
knock on
figured
doors
that.
before he opens them.
Yep, I get it. He has to knock on doors. That's funny. I did it because I thought you had to do that, so that's why I was like, all right, I guess I knock on the door.
I'm considering a trap door a door. It is a door to a room.
I get it. If he's the first one, he has to knock.
You pop up into a hallway. The walls of this dank hallway are covered with scores of portraits depicting grumpy, sad, frightened, and angry people.
Are there 7 of them?
That's what I was waiting
Does not
for.
tell me how many. That is funny though. I didn't think about that.
Literally, it's just various emotions. I'm like, are there 7 different images?
Grumpy, sad, frightened, and angry. So it only gives you 4.
That's the
The
easiest.
figures include humans, elves, halflings, bullywugs, and goblins, among others. The portraits are rendered in a variety of mediums, including paintings, etchings, and sketches. All are displayed in gaudy gilded frames. A framed oval mirror, 2 feet wide and 5 feet tall, hangs in the middle of one wall.
I bet it's got conjuration magic too.
Yeah, I burned one of... No, wait. Do we refill once we level up?
Nope.
No.
And then
It's
I'm
only when
down
you take
2.
rests.
I'm still down to 2 then.
I rolled investigation or perception, whichever one you want it to be, to try and see if the Clapper Claw's head's in here anywhere.
It's just a hallway of
Oh,
images.
I thought it was a room.
No, it's literally a hallway with portraits.
I misunderstood.
However, there are...
Does this, based on the travel we've done in the house, make sense that we're like leading to the room that was up the stairs? Since Spiral would have been straight up and we kind of went up a stairwell at an angle.
You don't hear the droning. Remember that main room was 50 foot by 50 foot. Like it's a massive room.
True.
So what this appears to be is sort of a dog leg. You come up and directly in front of you is a wall. And then if you turn to your right, so you'd be facing south. If you turn west, the hallway goes down further. There is immediately a door to your left. There are 2 doors branching off north and south if you go down the hall, which would make you go westward. Immediately turning right for you, which would be westward. If you turn right and look to your right, which is immediate north, that's where that mirror is at. It's not like at the end of the hall. It's like right around the corner.
Cool. Do you want to break that mirror?
Kind of.
And I'm tempted to be like, all right, we got a lot of other paths. Do we want to just go through the wasp nest? Since we were that far and this did not just lead to that same area.
Well, there's doors here. Just because we can't hear the wasp nest doesn't mean it's like
It
not.
could just be far away.
Yeah, right around the corner.
Roll me perception checks.
Nope. Got 6.
15.
That hit my paper.
18.
There we go.
Okay, 15 or higher. Who had them? The two of you?
He's adding.
14.
Nope.
Okay, 15
Right
or higher.
below.
You hear some faint dialogue. If you're facing south, it would be to your east, to the left. Like through the wall.
I'm hearing 2 different voices.
Yes.
Well, I don't think we want to go into the room that has the voices in it yet.
Why not?
People
Just go take
mean.
them out.
Well, I did want to make myself that giant. That would make this a lot easier.
That means you first.
I can live with that. I am a paladin and I have the highest AC of all of us.
Yeah, with all of these different rooms and doors, I'm going to urge that somebody else goes first in case we just want to go into a room instead of having me need to knock on a door every time.
Yeah.
Especially the room with 2 people talking on the inside.
All right. Well, should we just go for the first door and work our way around?
Just something to mention because I'm sorry, I apologize. I just reread it. When you do turn the corner and you look in the mirror, it makes you look weird.
I was about to say that my guy had a low roll, so he's staring at himself in the mirror.
You look funky.
Like, what kind of funky? Like a wacky mirror at a circus, like in a hall of mirrors, or...
You turned into a real boy.
You appear to be completely bereft of expression or emotion.
I'm a puppet. I look more puppet-like.
You look like a real boy.
You should... Does he smile? Does Mr. Fuzzy in the mirror smile? Is that what makes him look different?
You can't smile.
But does his mirror image smile?
No.
Aw.
I mean, do you smile?
If I open my mouth, it can look like a smile.
That's why I'm actually curious. Can your character actually smile?
No. He's a puppet. He's got no emotions.
That's what I thought.
It's not that he has no emotions, it's just that he
can't
has no
show them.
expressions.
Yeah, it's wood face, not expressionable.
Exactly. He has two ways his mouth goes.
Open and closed. And I've got like the eyebrows that just kind of raise and like can rotate.
But you can make yourself look.
I can have emotions. Yeah, I just like...
So if you look into the mirror and actually try to smile at it,
It doesn't work.
your reflection smiles.
Huh.
And the mirror pops and swings open.
I opened a door.
Isn't that thing like just a little mirror on the wall?
It's an oval mirror.
He said 2x5.
That's pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty tall.
Heck,
You'd have to duck.
I could probably squeeze in sideways.
Yeah. All right. It opens up. I guess I'll go in. It opened for me.
No, it doesn't open a room. It just pops open.
So open the mirror and see what's behind it.
All right. What's behind the mirror? Is it Clapperclaw's head?
Requires a perception check of a DC 10.
While we're all standing here.
Unnatural 20.
You do find the edges of a door.
I found a door. Open the door.
Does not open.
Door is locked. Or it just doesn't open.
Yes.
It's locked and does not open.
Can we
You do not
force
see a keyhole. It just does not budge. But you do feel the edges of where a door should be.
Okay.
Can we force it open?
In the magic house, I'd probably not do that.
I'm feeling slightly reckless right now.
All right. Well, we know how to open it. Like, okay, if I were to close the mirror and I smile again, would the mirror pop open again?
Yes.
Okay, we're closing this so no one knows we're in here, but we'll come back to this in a minute.
All right, Chinnopio. Where to next?
So, if you're facing the mirror, there is a door directly to your right, heading east. If you head west, there is a door to your north and south.
Where was the voices coming from? East door?
East door.
All right, we're going to go the other way.
Okay.
I'm
So
listening
your
for
options are
droning.
North, you do not hear droning.
Okay.
North or south, your only options.
North.
This door opens, no problem. It appears to be some kind of a guest room. It's a dusty, uncluttered room. Several shadow boxes hang on the walls and on either side of the modest bed with moldering linens.
They're rotting away.
Yeah. Moldering is just a weird word.
I've seen it a couple times, yeah.
How come they're not scullion? I don't know. Most of the shadow boxes contain mummified. Thank you for laughing. X-Files joke that only one person at the table got.
I got it.
Most of the shadow boxes contain mummified pixies pinned to boards like a collection of butterflies.
Ugh.
The glass on one of the shadow boxes has been broken and its contents are missing.
Okay.
That's all you see in this room.
To the south door, then.
We're not checking under the bed.
If you want, you can. I'm going to start heading south because
It's clean. It's actually, there's nothing under there. I mean, it's dusty and dirty, but there's nothing physically like hidden under the bed.
Chinnopio is already heading back the other way.
Thank you all for listening. The Wild Beyond the Witchlight is co-written by Stacey Allen, Will Doyle, Ari Levitch, and Chris Perkins. You can find us online at raincorsbrothel.com and on Facebook at Fans of the Raincourse Brothel.